today's video, we are going to go over 6 great entry-level watches and the histories behind them. So strap in for a little longer of a video because I decided not to be lazy and not touch myself today so I can create this. So when you hear the word Timex or the name Timex Expedition, what do you think? I think of a mountain. No clue why. I think of, the big boy mountain, the Mordor one, whatever it's called. But that's what I think of when I see Timex Expedition. I think rugged. I think pretty reliable. Absolutely not water resistant. Love it. But hey, it's got a huge history. It started in 1997. It, as I said, was created for the rugged outdoorsness, or, Bear Grylls or whatever the guy's name was. But as I thought, it's in the name. It's literally in the name, Expedition. It's for everything. Everything but, casual at-home wear, which 90% of them are used for. But yeah, no, I have one. It's pretty cool. It's the Indiglow, meaning that it does the little dial glowy uppy thing. I can throw you some pictures here real quick, and then I think I'm going to make a chart on it. But yeah, that's the Timex Expedition history. This next watch is going to kind of take a dump on my whole automatic mechanical watch gig, because it's the Casio G-Shock. And funny enough, the whole story started when, someone bumped into, what's his name? Kukuo? I don't know how to say it. Someone bumped into him, and his mechanical watch, I guess it was a pocket watch, it was back in the 80s, popped out of his pocket and shattered. So he said, no more of those. He was probably crying or something, not to be mean. But I would cry too if it was something my dad bought me. Penis. So after that, the Casio G-Shock was produced, and had to have some water resistance. So it would have a battery life of 10 years, a water resistance of 10 bar, and could survive a fall of 10 meters. Like this. Now, anyways, okay, I was expecting Grandma to yell from that. And essentially it was made tough. Casio G-Shock, being god tier in Nico's list, for a good budget, is great. That's probably survived because of that cool 10-meter drop. Yeah, it wasn't from 10 meters. It was pretty, 2 feet. But anyways, I think it's super cool. I have quite a few of these G-Shocks. And the most famous one, ironically, is the one that I yeeted behind me. Anyways, I think that's a little bit of the history. I'm going to look more into it. I have it pulled up right here. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to read this word per word about the design. So it says, Wikipedia, the shock-resistant design on the original G-Shock has 10 layers protecting the quartz timekeeping module, the little digital homie bub, the display, essentially, including a urethane rubber bumper and stainless steel case, the hardened mineral glass watch crystal, and stainless steel screw-down case back, and the floating module, where the quartz mechanism floats free in a urethane foam cradle, with outer buttons and the LCD module attached with oblong button shafts. And the strap of the watch is also designed to protect it while it falls. So when this timepiece was released, it was a slow start, just like any business. The first one came out, people are like, oh, sure. It's like when a concept car comes out. You're like, oh, no way, it's going to work like that. But people thought, like I said, all of these specs were outrageous and outlandish, like it wouldn't be able to be done. But believe it or not, I think they actually got accused of false advertising due to all of the claims, like the drop, the water resistance, all that other stuff. People didn't believe it. That's a very common thing, right? Like, I didn't believe the fact of, what was it, when a certain feature, like hydromechanical watches by HYT, blew my mind. But I didn't believe that was real either. I didn't really believe any watches were real when I was a kid, because, you know, I'm retarded. Something about mud resistance. All right, 85, Casio released the DW 5500, which was mud resistant. We got waterproof, dustproof, and mudproof, and they called it the Mudman. Anyway, today G-Shock is still a very highly relevant. I have about 8 or 9 G-Shocks. I have the rugged ones, I have the older ones, I have, you know, everything but a baby G. That sounds gross. It's like a baby's G. Anyways, on the 1st of September 2017, Casio celebrated its 100 millionth sale of G-Shocks worldwide. But, yeah, they're banger watches. So here's some pictures. And I don't even think I need to make a chart, but here's what it looks like. All right, on to the Invicta Pro Diver. What do you think? Water. A lot of water, but this is when, I believe, in the forever really, they are obviously Rolex homages, and absolutely nothing wrong with that, because they put zero twist on it besides a different movement. We have the Pro Diver, which is obviously modeled after the Rolex Submariner. Now, it was launched in the 90s. When they started making homage watches, a lot of brands do this, non-established ones, but Invicta's established now. Like when I was saying, when they first started, they would create ones that look like the Submariner, not when Invicta first started. So when they did the reboot, I guess, they started doing Submariner homages. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of brands do that. In my opinion, for a budget watch starting at $115 is what I paid for mine, and the gold-plated, it's probably just painted on, automatic with the beautiful purple sunburst. It was a great entry-level watch. I got it in high school, sophomore year, and I thought I was the shit. I was not. I still am not. For some reason, there's a link involving how to tell what a fake and real Invicta is. What? You're telling me they make fake Invictas? No way. Sorry, this is a real reaction right now. Sorry about that ticket. That's a Timex. To be so broke you have to fake an Invicta is insane. This watch is $110. Why would you fake a $110 watch? What are you doing if you have to fake that? Is your world so bad? Like, it's not even close, the copies they make. It's just, it's sad. The only thing they got right is probably the battery type. Good God, it looks so cheap. Anyways, I have no clue why they would fake an Invicta. I don't even know where I'm going with this conversation. Regardless, Invictas are great entry levels. They've got some of their original ideas. Anyways, a little late on the air quotes there. But yeah, the movements are cool. They have really reliable NH movements, and for, you know, a couple $100, or if you want to go on AlibabaDepression.com and buy a fake Invicta and still get no women like me. I don't buy fake Invictas because, good Lord, why? I'm looking at them right now, and it's very embarrassing. Come on, people. And it's so weird how like a fake watch can make something else, like an actual one, look so much more premium. It's embarrassing. I'm probably going to provide a photo of what I'm looking at right now. If you hear background noise, that is, we just get new bark put in. But on to the next watch. Seiko 1970s Seiko Railway. I've done a YouTube short on this. Just a little wrist roll because I'm weird. But this watch I also got in a box of watches. I'm on a roll today. But these last two are pretty highly priced. Models like this can be found for $300 if in great shape. I'm probably lying to your face. I have no idea what they go for. I got it for free. But it's Seiko Railway approved right here. I love it, mainly because it's got a good little red seconds hand there. Very nice stainless steel. So railroad watches are very, very highly accurate, and they used to be. This one isn't really that accurate. It likes to stop every now and again. How'd I do that? Anyways. But yeah, no, Seiko railroad watches are really cool. They're a lot more, I feel like it's the type of quartz they put inside the movement. Poop on me, I'm wrong. I never work on quartz movements. I know nothing about them. Well, I do, but I never wear them. That's a lie, because I was wearing a Timex at the start of this video. Anyways, so essentially they wanted tick-ticks instead of sweeping stuff. You know, the good old days of the 70s. I wasn't present in, but the quartz, I think it was around the quartz crisis, believe it or not. Yeah, I think it was around the quartz crisis. Sorry, I'm not in frame. I'm going to fart in your mouth. SQ stands for Seiko Quartz, but yeah, this railroad approved watch is crazy cool. It's pretty subtle, and it's a very grandpa type watch. I just have it. It's one of the couple hundred watches I own, I guess. I just dusted it off from the old watch box that's in other rooms, and yeah, it's here today for a couple $100 if you go on eBay. Because clearly they're not producing them since they were made in the 70s, and that was when it was important. But anyways, they just used crystal, you know, plexi crystal like on the Oris Big Crown Pointer, micro Big Crown Pointer, that I explained in the last video. So, yeah, that's the history on Seiko Quartz. Here's a couple pictures and a chart. All right, let's get into some gearhead nerds over here. Aesop Tourbillon. Make me wiggle, Chris. I'm desperate. I've done a couple videos on this. It's a very good watch for $800. I bought it for about 600. They're not even producing them anymore. It's that embarrassing, but very cool skeletonized tourbillon. Pretty big for my wrist. Very much RM style. Another homage watch, speaking of it. This one came from me getting it during my graduation from high school years and years ago. Pretty cool watch. Really no history on it. Just modeled after the Richard Mille RM5301. This one is in a actual forged carbon or TPT carbon case. The rubber strap, skeletonized movement, sapphire crystal, and an open work tourbillon. Flying tourbillon, and it is super cool. So here's a video of the tourbillon and some really good close-ups that I took a look. All right, for our first and final, I'm on drugs. Anyways, let's get on to the most expensive one. Coming in at $1,200, I bought this in Italy. This one is limited edition, only 299 of them in the world. Can't find them anywhere. It is the Ferrari Pilota Evo limited edition chronograph. That is a mouthful. It has box and papers. I rarely ever wear it. Gorgeous watch. It actually is a Swiss-made movement, so there's an ETA movement inside. Weird. But there's a lot of photos on it, and we're going to look up some of the history on it. I got to get the serial number right. Touch me inappropriately. There is absolutely no history on it. What I remember from the website, when I saw it on the website, I bought it in person for 899 euros, which is a flippin' steal. Not sarcasm, I just look really tired today. But this is number 157, or sorry, let me triple double check. It could be 157 or 136. It is, 136 out of 299 worldwide. It features a Ferrari emblem, a very gently pushing chronograph hand that has start and on it, and it's supposed to look like an ignition starter, as they said, and it just does a little dance to fly all the way back. Very good timepiece. Does remind me very much of the Swatch reset, hand reset, but there's only 299 of these in the world, and 4 years of owning it. Here's a couple pictures of it, and that's going to wrap it up for the day. All right, kids and weirdos, because a lot of you guys, I'm going to give a shout out to Pedophile. That is their name. We also had Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey.Epstein in my chat one time. And then we had Mo Lester. But it wasn't spelled like M-O, it was like spelled like the actual word. Shout out to you guys, you are my mods now. This is scary. It was one of the funniest comment sections. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. I hope you can hang out with me from 8 to 10 p.m. nightly. Make sure you like and sub because I'm desperate and I have 0 friends. But, yeah, that's it. Oh,
Take your pants off, Chris.